Hey everybody, Huples Cat. Just having a little stroll in the garden, give you a bit of an update what's going on for me. So on Monday morning I'm setting off on the bus and I'll video it to the great outdoors of Canada, and I'm going to go kayaking Tuesday through Saturday on my own in the wilds, and that should be fun. I've got a few things I want to actually do while I'm kayaking. I got a product sent to me for free, and I'd asked for the product and they didn't communicate with me and they sent it to me anyway, so that's kind of cool. I think it has a really good application for passive defense, both in grid down and now, and I look forward to showing you that. And I'll be doing some cooking and doing a few other bits and pieces. We haven't spent much time on the garden this year. We've done a few bits and pieces, but I'll show you what's going on with that because I know a couple of people have asked. And the world needs more gardening videos. No buckets though. And I won't be obviously communicating online at all from Sunday onwards till probably the next Sunday. So try not to forget about me, and I'll give you a little tour of the garden. Of course, Becky is with me. Mr. Bear is barking at passing strangers. Whoop, whoop, there he goes. Always on the hunt for dogs. Anyway, we've got some flower baskets and they look kind of nice, and Kitty's planted some marigolds, haven't flowered yet, and some other flowers, so a dash of colour. So we did go with the garden box. It's kind of a cheapy way of doing it, but that's what we did. And we planted a few more things around, as you can see. It's looking very, very nice. Smells gorgeous. Gladiolus were great, but they're past their best now. This chlamydia has clematis, I always call it chlamydia, isn't doing very well, never has done, but the other one is doing great, and you can see things are growing and we've got a little bit of colour. Our non-spreading sumac tree is spreading, and I kind of like it. I don't think I'll do much about it. I'm trying to decide whether we should axe this one back or not, but I don't think I will. When I get back, the lilies should be in full bloom. As you can see, Kitty's garden's doing well. She's got some cherry tomatoes came up from last year and a few bits and pieces, and looks good. We're already eating quite a lot of salad greens out of this. My experimental patch with my yams, which I have done nothing with other than let them go off and grow roots and throw them in the ground without chopping them or using mason jars or anything. The surface looks good. As you can see, I'm quite happy this year. I finally, after 4 years, got Swiss Chard to grow well, and arugula's looking good. Everything's looking good. Going to seed, I should be able to chop them off now. I'm not altogether sure what this is. Can't remember what I planted. I've got a feeling it might be a weed, but I'm leaving it just to see. Planting some miniature beans, they're doing good. Mr. Bear on high alert in case dogs come and he can menace them. So a Manitoba maple died and we're hoping it's coming back. It seems to be. It did take out the fence which repaired, but the spruce trees that got hit really are looking kind of damaged. What we're doing is we're letting that repair itself. There's the clematis that does well every year. Looks pretty spectacular. As you can see, things are blooming, insects are doing their job. The Aramath is starting to come back, that's the red ones, but Kitty got bored waiting for it, and so she, hey Becky, keep off that. So she decided that she would plant some beets, I believe. Our rhubarb, we've had a ton of that already this season, and lots of rhubarb crumble. Really good, always get some rhubarb going. And the pear tree is looking great. So the pear tree has not yet produced fruit, but this year the top of it had a lot of blossom. So I'm kind of hoping it will produce fruit before we leave, but it's always there for whoever gets it. And the one thing I'm still worried about is, of course, the black walnut, because last year with the heat we had, it did not produce any nuts, and we have noticeably less squirrels. And this year we're getting a little bit, not a lot, of immature nuts falling from the black walnut with the sudden heat we've had. So I'm kind of hoping it survives. Anyway, that's my update. I'll be talking again to you all in about a week's time. Have a great week, stay safe and enjoy yourselves. Comment away, I will comment when I get back.